know what really breaks my heart? When a client gets their song back from me and they say it's not loud enough. And I'm like, well, we didn't master it yet. By the way, Broken Heart Hat's available now. You can get that in the link in the description below. All right, so let's talk about mastering. A lot of my clients are just either not too knowledgeable of what the process is all about, or they just think that they don't need it because it costs a little bit extra. But in a nutshell, mastering is literally just making a mix sound as great as it can and preparing it for streaming services, in today's age at least. So whether you have a long tail of silence at the end, or your song starts a little too abruptly, mastering should fix all of that. Now, in a lot of cases, a lot of people think mastering is going to fix certain elements that you should just probably fix during the mixing stage. This includes things like the vocals are too loud, the beat is too low, the beat is too loud, the vocals are too low. Mastering a song that has certain elements that are wrong will not help it. It's probably just going to make it sound worse. Think of it like baking a cake. If you put 3 eggs instead of 2, if you put 2 cups of water instead of 1, you're probably going to get a mix that is not what you want. So just putting it in the oven is not going to fix it. So before you put that cake mix in the oven, you want to make sure that your mix is right? I tell my clients all the time, this master will only sound as good as the mix. This mix will only sound as good as the recording. So let's get into what mastering can do for you. Number 1, sequencing. If you have a bunch of songs that you've already gotten mixed, and now it's time to put them together and make it all sound cohesive into a project, mastering will do that. Mastering will make sure that each song starts and ends exactly how you would want it to, as if you were playing it all the way through as an album. After sequencing those mixes, you want to make sure that the overall volume of the project is similar. No one wants a project that track 1 is way louder than track 2, and then track 4 is just quiet as ever. When it comes to mastering a single, however, there's not much standards that you have to abide by. There's not a song that's going to come before it per se, and a song that's going to come after it. So you just got to make sure that it sounds as good as you want it to. As a mastering engineer, we want to make sure that your song just sounds as great as the mix already sounds to you. We're not going to alter your mix too drastically, but at the same time, if we think the mix already sounds good, there might not be a need to do much. Most of you might think that mastering is just turning up the volume of the mix, and that's true in some cases, but you want to make sure that that mix volume is being turned up strategically. There may be some points in the song that's too low in volume, and other points in the song that are just a little too high in volume. In the mix process, you want to tame these dynamics. So in your mastering process, you can make everything as loud as you want. That is the main reason why most mixes are a little bit lower in volume than the masters. So the next time you get a mix back from your engineer and say it's just too low, contact them about mastering. I'm pretty sure you'll be pleased to find out what they can do with it. My name is Rae from Verify Sounds, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I also hope to see you in the next one.